Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. This is part 20. In last episode we had ourselves our battle against Raihan, the good old dragon-type gym leader, who got absolutely wrecked. It wasn't the exact way that I planned it, but you know what? We got through it unscathed. That means this Nuzlocke is still, I'm going to say it again and jinx myself once again, we are still deathless in this Nuzlocke. It has been absolutely crazy. Corviknight is in the front of our party, as it should be, and we have ourselves a new destination to go to. So as we can see on the map, we have ourselves a train to take so that we can get up right here to Wyndon, which is basically just London, but you know what? We'll call it Wyndon as many times as I can remember to before I start messing that up. So we have one final encounter to get, I believe, which will be Route 10, unless there's any encounters from, like, towns that I've missed, but I don't think there is any. If there is, feel free to point them out to me. I might not go back to them anyway, actually. I feel like our team is still perfectly fine. I don't think I'm going to change things around too much, but we have ourselves our Route 10 encounter. We have ourselves Wyndon to go to, so let's go ahead and start making our way right on over to that from the Hammerlock train station, I believe, as everyone points us in the exact destination we need to go by blocking off all of our other routes. It does help streamline the process, I guess. Wait up, Carlos, I'm coming too. I had Raihan beat in no time. It's actually pretty impressive that he cleared the gym mission and beat him in the time it took for me to bicycle to the train station, and he then caught up to me getting to the train station. That's some mad speed. That's some speedrunner strats. Once I got my head on straight and stopped doubting every decision I made, that is. Some serious speed, though. You never stopped narrowing on through the entire battle. You're plenty different from the champion in that. Your strength is genuine, as proven by the dragon badge you won from me. You came at me with all the force of a raging storm, and even I was blown away. Listen up, you two. Battle your way through the Champion Cup tournament to face Leon. One of you ought to. That's me. That's me. That's me. I reckon I'm still the favourite to win, but I'm up against my true rival, Carlos. I'll wring out every last thing I learned during my battle with you Raihan to beat him. So get a move on, Carlos. The train's waiting. No pressure, you know. Just, hey, you basically just said that I'm more of a rival than the champion. It doesn't put any pressure on me. Look at this train, though. This is exactly what every single, like, bus seat looks like in the UK. They all have this exact same pattern, except there's a little bit of purple and a little bit of other colours mixed in with it. It's always the exact same seat. You will never see anything different, and I don't know why they all look like that, but it's weird. Anyway, Wyndon Stadium, where the whole of Galar and the whole world is going to be watching us. We have ourselves the Champion Tournament. You get it right, you and me are going to make our match the greatest match that ever was. Again, no pressure, you know, it's not... Just anyway. But first, before we do any of that, we have ourselves one final goal, and that is our final capture. We just grab some Ultra Balls. I apparently have 4. I feel like we should just round up to 10. We can buy 4 stores. I don't know if we had these before. Do I need this many? Absolutely not, but I'm gonna buy this many anyway. I don't really need a whole lot of extra stuff, to be honest. Our gear is pretty good. We've got some good items. 14 revives we just can't use. Couple of max repels. Once again, we don't really need to use repels in this game because you can see them all as overworld sprites, so you don't have to really repel anything. We're just good to go. We're just out on a nice leisurely stroll. So this is Route 10. It's like a wall made of snow. Right, there will be Ice-type Pokemon crawling out the woodwork in a place like this. Come on, Carlos. Reckon we'll be able to train ourselves up to the new heights here before the Champion Cup starts. I believe in myself and my Pokemon on my team, and I know we'll get loads stronger. So I'm off. See you in Wyndon, mate. Well, well, well. What's this? Do X attacks? I never use X items. Maybe I should. I don't know. Right now, though, I think... I don't know if it's worth, like, going further onto the route to try and get our encounter, or if we want to just go with, like, the first grass patch. We're probably going to go for it in a grass patch for sure. I just don't know where. Because there's, like, 3 different subsections of this route, I think. So we could try and be, like, strategic about it, but honestly, I think we're going to end up with an Ice type no matter what we do. And Ice types aren't... I don't want to say they're bad. I don't. Okay? Offensively, great. You want to take down a dragon? Go for it. Fairy type's generally better nowadays, but you want to take down a dragon? Boom. You want to take down flying type? Boom. You want to take down a Rayquaza? Double boom. But for the most part, I don't want recoil, first of all. The first thing that I want to say, I do not want recoil from Brave Bird. But for the most part, ice types are just too frail. You know, they get hit by, like, an Ember, and they're gone. They get hit by a Mark Punch, they're gone. Because ice types just don't have good defenses. They don't have good type coverage. It just never seems worth it to me. Hi, I want you to battle me. I'm going to battle all these people, actually. Just because at this point, XP is actually kind of valuable. We're not the highest in XP right now. I think Raihan had like level 48s, 49s, and we have 46s on our team. Meaning we could be a little bit better off right now. We're reasonably okay, but we could be a little bit better. So we'll try and grab the XP where we can. But ice types generally aren't my favorite, especially, just to add, especially in a Nuzlocke. You know, there are times when they can be nice. But for the most part, in a Nuzlocke, it's not ideal. We don't really have much to hit this thing with. We can hit it with a Scald in the rain. That seems reasonable. I'm a little bit afraid of, like, Stone Edge. Don't Stone Edge. Just don't Stone Edge, and we're good. I want to see, like, Heavy Slam, or even Earthquake, if you're really dumb and you went for Earthquake against a flying type. Curse. Scary. I never like seeing an opponent set up. That's my job. Wait, I want to be the one that sets up. I want to be using like bulk up and stuff with my Corviknight. But regardless, Scald in the rain. Unless it has Sturdy, it's gone. Plus there's a burn chance. Doesn't have Sturdy by the looks of it. Okay, strange. Strange. Who doesn't run Sturdy? If you have the option, that's just what you run, right? And a Mudsdale, we can stand against that and Scald that too. We should be absolutely A-okay. We don't even have to worry about the hail damage because we have Drizzle, which is nice. Pelipper, honestly, not a Pokemon that I rate super highly, but the more games that I play with it, I think we used it in Radical Red a little bit, I could be misremembering though, but the more times that I use this Pokemon, the more it just seems really good, you know? Ever since it got that ability change, it's just been really good. I think we're just going to go with this Grass Patch here, and we're going to see what we can catch though. Exclamation mark? That's a good Pokemon right there. That's a good Pokemon. That's a good encounter. I forgot about this. You know what I was saying about ice types being frail? That stands true. But also, Guerrilla Tactics. Guerrilla Tactics. What do we hit it with? Probably Power Trip, actually. Power Trip with nothing boosting it? Yeah, that's easily my weakest move. It's weird, because I always think of it as like one of my strongest moves. Oh my god, that did nothing! Fear. Fear. I know it's a Darumaka, and I know it's not evolved, but also, that's a scary move. I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball. If I have to kill this Darumaka, I will. Can I Dusk Ball? It's nighttime. Dusk Ball should be my most effective. Well, Dusk Ball. It is night. Please, just get caught. Please just get caught. I don't want to have to take a move from a Belly Drum Pokemon. Oh no. Okay. He's lacking Brain Cells. That's fine. That's good. I'm afraid. I could, like, bulk up a whole bunch to boost my defenses while I throw Pokeballs. I am aware of that, but also, if he crits, that goes through all of those defenses that I set up, so I'd rather just catch it quickly. Quickly. Yes? Oh yeah, we're fine. I feel like Darumaka has a respectable attack stat. You know, I don't know exactly what it is off the top of my head, but I feel like it's like 90. I feel like it's pretty high for a, you know, baby Pokemon, essentially. First stage Pokemon, basic stage Pokemon, whichever you want to call it. But we are going to nickname this Darumaka. We are going to go right nice and simple here. We're not even going to think about its name. And we're just going to embrace what it actually is. It's a hulking mass of power, okay? And I want to see its summary. I want to see if this thing's like adamant or jolly. Is that a negative attack nature? Oh, it has hustle. Oh, that's... Negative attack nature and hustle? Can I rename it to not power? Can I... It's not quite what I thought it was. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna be, A little bit better than that. A little bit better than that. Okay, but almost no, I really was trying to just like go around here. I just want to see if there was an item down here, but I guess not. Also, while it's on my mind, I should quickly mention, because this has came up twice now, Pokemon Sword is not a downloadable game. Seems crazy to me that I have to say this, but Pokemon Sword is not a fan-made game that you can download for your PC. This is being played on a Nintendo Switch, so you would have to buy the actual game from a real-life store or on the Nintendo eShop and download it. That would also work, but you would have to play it on your Switch. As far as I am aware, there is no emulator that can play Switch games. I'm sure someone can correct me on that, because I am not the most in the know with emulators. The most up-to-date emulator for Pokemon games that I know of would be like Citra for 3DS games, which I downloaded once, tried it, and it was laggy as heck, and I never touched it again, and when I am never using that. It might be better nowadays, because I feel like I downloaded it in the earlier stages of its development. Or maybe not even the earlier stages of its development, just earlier. It's been several years, I guess is the best way that I can say it. So I haven't used Citra in a while, it might be better now, but I don't know if there's like a Switch emulator. I'm using a capture card on my Switch to record this game. So I feel like I just have to mention this in the episode rather than responding to like a comment about it, because every time I see someone comment something, I'm aware that there's probably another person thinking it that hasn't commented it. Because not everyone comments on YouTube videos. I am an example of this. I've never commented on another person's YouTube channel ever, just because it's scary. I don't know. Realistically, there's no reason why, but I just haven't, even though I may have had questions. So I look through the comments to answer questions, or, you know, the next episode or whatever, sometimes some of those questions get answered. That works for me. That works for me. So if I mention it like this, hopefully that clears up any doubt. You can't download Pokemon Sword. If you could at any point, that'd be really cool. And you should let me know if that ever becomes a thing. But at the moment, that's not a thing. So, just to clarify. I feel like I should just Woodhammer this Claydol. But I'm also afraid to click Woodhammer, because clicking Woodhammer is scary. And I'm a big baby, so I'm going to click Drum Beating, even though I'm pretty sure this is going to do like 2/3 of its health, and Woodhammer would have KO'd. Never mind, we had no reason to take the recoil. Drum Beating was enough. You know what? Sometimes being a scaredy cat with that intuition works out. And we can get a nice level up. And as long as we get our team, like, level 50-ish before we enter Winden, we should be good. I don't know exactly what level we would need to be. But regardless, we have an EXP share. We have the option to go back to the wild area another time. If we do decide to do that, then that might take a little bit. But we'll see. Oh, hey, look, a Corviknight. Time for my Corviknight counter since the first routes. Corviknight. Yeah. We don't really have any fire type on our team right now, even though I feel like it would be pretty useful. We run into a lot of Pokemon in these areas. For example, we're on an ice type route. Having a fire type would be pretty nice right here, but you know what? We're just gonna go through it with flying types. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. We're just gonna do the nice tried and true strategy. We're gonna bulk up twice and start using Power Trip when it becomes a base 100 power move, and take the Corviknight out in 2 hits. That's the plan. It's a very, very simple plan. He has another Pokemon in the back as well, so us being at +2 will be convenient for that, depending on what it is. Obviously, if he sends in, like, a Jolteon or something, that's scary. Swagger, that's also scary. I can full heal that, though. And you know what? We just might. Thank you for boosting my Power Trip to base 140 and getting me to +4 in attack. That's my response to that. Thank you, Corviknight. I appreciate it. Because we do have full restores. And I think those cure confusion as well. I always feel weird using full heals and stuff to cure confusion. Oh, I didn't actually grab full heals. Full restore gets rid of the status of confusion though, right? I'll admit, usually I just use a full heal. We do snap out of confusion. Full restores, very powerful. Sometimes I do forget that statuses like Taunt and Torment and Confusion and stuff like that can be healed with full heals. It's very simple to forget. Sometimes you think of status as just poison, paralysis, sleep, burn, you know, those. But with that, I feel like we might just one-shot you, buddy. Base 140 power move at +4. If this doesn't one-shot, then Corviknight's way too strong. There we go, okay. Although Corviknight also one-shots. Doesn't that make Corviknight too strong anyway? Food for thought. Anyway. The next Pokemon should be destroyed pretty easily. I don't think we're going to be struggling too much here. Flygon? Yeah, we should be fine. We did see that Raihan's Flygon had Thunder Punch, but even if he went for Thunder Punch at this point, I don't think it would even do half. So, I mean, we just... Again, Power Trip is our strongest move right now, so we're going to click Power Trip. It's weird having Power Trip be my strongest and my weakest move simultaneously on the same route. But you know what? It's kind of what makes it fun. Pocky gets level up, any good new moves? Doesn't seem like it, unfortunate. We do still have the option of getting Pocky Earthquake. That's something we haven't done yet, but it is something that we could do. Let's go ahead and swap around some things. We'll put Goober in front for this fight. I don't know if you're actually going to use any Pokemon that are weak to Goober. I just want to swap some Pokemon around to try and get some XP on everyone. Just so it's not just Corviknight getting stronger and stronger. This is a little bit scary, because we're neutral to water, and he might set up the Drizzle. Yup. Now, we do have Rock Tomb, though. Rock is effective, and we can't be crit. We should probably get on out of here, though, right? Go into our own Pelipper. I'm gonna go into my own Pelipper and hit him with a Hurricane in the rain that can't miss, because I know for a fact that this Pelipper doesn't have Hurricane. In fact, it's probably got like Water Pulse and Wing Attack. And Tailwind. Which is annoying, actually. That's a pretty annoying move, but regardless, we should be fine. I don't want to take any massive special attacking damage, like... I was thinking the worst case scenario of, hey, it hits me with a Water Pulse hits hard in the rain, and then Water Pulse gets the confusion, a little bit like we just did. That's kind of where I was thinking. But regardless, it's easy just to swap into Pelipper. That Pelipper hits itself in confusion and takes itself out. I wish I could use Ice Beam on the next Pokemon immediately. I feel like there was a generation where that happened, like the Pokemon came in and took the attack that was then coming if they feinted something else. Against a Noctowl, however, that we can go back into Goober and we can hit for Rock-type move. I don't feel afraid of getting, like, crazy RNG with this, of it hitting me with a strong move, confusing me, I hit myself in confusion. That shouldn't happen, right? It's probably just gonna flinch me out with Air Slash over and over again. Hypnosis. Or it's gonna immediately put me to sleep with Hypnosis. That works too. That works too. That's pretty annoying, yep. I'll admit, it's pretty annoying. I could full heal, but honestly, I'm just gonna click Rock Tomb again. First time, wake up, look at that, beautiful. See, that's what I wanted to see. Goober doesn't care about sleep, he needed a quick 20-second nap. Relatable. Alright. With this, these are our, like, final trainers, actually, when you think about it. These are the final trainers that we will see. Grab ourselves a Comet Shard for a little bit of money. I don't know if we actually really have much need for that. Like, we've kind of bought everything we need. Maybe a full heal or two, just for when we don't want to expend a full restore. But, like, expending a full restore isn't the end of the world. Cubchoo, I need you to move, buddy. I didn't mean to bump into you. I do feel a little bit bad. I might destroy you. I might bully the... I'm gonna bully the Cubchoo. I'm bullying the Cubchoo. I'm sorry. It outspeeds me? I'm sorry, Cubchoo outspeeds Dreadnought, but Dreadnought outspeeds... like, Noctowl. Slush Rush. Slush Rush, probably. That would do it. Slush Rush. Okay, that makes more sense. Don't worry, my brain kicked in eventually. Alright, let's get our battle on with you, and we should be on, like, our final trainer gauntlet before Wyndham, where everything erupts into chaos and we have ourselves some interesting fights. It will be interesting, for sure. Pickle, if we can hit Waterfall, that's fine. We can hit with Waterfall. English. That's a thing. So, we're coming up to the end of Pokemon Sword. Alright, we're getting pretty far into it. It looks like this is gonna end reasonably before the new games come out, which is what I wanted, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering. I do want to have this game done before the new games come out. Once Pokemon Sword is finished, the schedule will quite simply be, we're just going to be uploading Pokemon Unbound, like, every day, you know, to try and get through as much of that as possible. I don't know if we'll have that beaten before the new games come out, because Pokemon Unbound seems to be a pretty long game. Liquidation, huh? I prefer that over Waterfall. It hits a little bit harder and the defense drop's nice, okay? So we'll try and get Unbound as much down as possible. There will likely be a brief period where Unbound doesn't get uploaded for a bit when we start playing through the new games, because obviously a lot of my time will be dedicated to those, because I'm excited to play them. So just in case anyone's wondering like where that game might go in the future or anything, just nice and simply, it might not be uploaded for a week because I'll have my little addiction to the new games when they come out. It happens every time. It's fine. It's fine. New game comes out and I go, ooh. Do I want Stone Edge or Rock Slide? Girder is never going to outspeed anything to get the flinch secondary effect. So Stone Edge is probably better. It's just a little bit riskier. You miss 1 out of 5 times rather than 1 out of 10. But we're going to run Stone Edge. We're running it. Yep. I wouldn't normally do this in a Nuzlocke, but you know what? This is me absolutely trying to get myself killed, but we haven't had anything go so bad yet. Why not risk it? Have you ever heard stupider words be said? Probably not. Probably not. But you know what? I'm saying it. Gentleman Glenn. Okay. Diamanitant, scary. 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 I'm gonna stay in and just go for a Rock Tomb, but I am afraid. He outspeeds, he taunts, that's fine, that's fine. I was just afraid he would like belly drum and I would miss. But we get ourselves our Rock Tomb, it connects most importantly, and it takes out the Diamanitan. Whew. Guerrilla Tactics, for anyone that does not know, maybe you haven't played through Pokemon Sword, it gives the Pokemon a choice band. It can only use its first move when it comes out, but it hits with an extra 50% power. Just in case anyone may have been wondering. It's a very, very strong ability. However, the second I saw Taunt, a lot of relief came over because obviously if it did have Guerrilla Tactics, it would mean that it locked itself into Taunt. A lot like how a Choice Band. It essentially has a Choice Band without actually being its item slot, to put it in the most simple way possible. Very good ability when you actually run a Choice Band on it, so things hit for like 2.25 times the damage. Hey, that's my number. That number comes up a lot in my life for some reason. I feel like that's like that weird effect where the more like you think about something or want to see something, the more you actually see it. It's weird, but Grap Locked, we can stay in against it, we can hit that with a Hurricane as well. We should be nice and fine to go ahead and bop this thing. I don't feel super afraid of Grap Locked. Not compared to Darmanitan, at least. Hurricane does as Hurricane does. You know, it's a pretty high base power move. Pretty good move to have on your Pelipper when it can't miss in the rain. Well, like having Thunder on your Kyogre, you know, it can't miss in the rain. Rain's really OP. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, wow, Rain is really good. Then again, I guess Sun has Solar Beam, which is kind of the same thing. Or Hail. Poor Sandstorm, they don't get quite as much. Rain and Sun, though, they get a lot. Double Battle. Oh no, I have both my water types and there's a Heliolisk. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't want to double swap out. So I'm going to Liquidation the Klinklang, and I'm just going to assume that the Heliolisk is going for a Thunderbolt on my Pelipper. Oh, this is that Heliolisk is scary. We're going to go into Pocky, obviously. Do we double swap Grub Pocky? Or do we keep Gooba in? They could both go for... That Klinklang could definitely have an electric type move. I think we're going to double swap. This was a really unfortunate lead, but I do not feel safe right here. There's electric type moves coming, and I want to be prepared for them. Especially when Heliolisk literally has a signature move of Parabolic Charge, which would hit both of my Pokemon with an electric type move. That seems scary. You got rid of the Hail, so you don't have to worry about the residual damage from that at least. Thunder? I'm so glad I swapped Dreadnought out. I'm so glad. And Shift Gear. I'm so glad. I set up the rain for him. Oh no, what am I doing? We Brick Break the Heliolisk, and I kind of want to Bulldoze, but I'm actually just going to Glare the Kling Clang and get rid of its speed for now. Gear Grind. It's going to hurt. Hits twice. That does hurt, for sure. Mud Slap. That's annoying, for sure. Thankfully, it's only annoying, but it's not like it's going to take us out or anything. We can Brick Break on the Heliolisk, get rid of that scary Pokemon. That's nice. Okay. Pocky gets a level up, which is nice. Wants to learn the move Coil. That's a pretty good move. We can learn Coil. I'd rather have Coil than... Glare is nice. Glare is nice. Brutal Swing doesn't hit that hard. But it does give coverage. Unlike Headbutt, which doesn't give coverage. These are some really low base power moves as well. I would like to try and get this thing like a Rock-type move. For now, we're going to get rid of Headbutt because normal-type moves don't really bring too much. But we can run Coil. If we get a couple of Coils up, then we should be fine. Glare misses. A Noivern that can't miss Hurricane. Okay, alright. Things are getting scary real quick. Things are getting real scary real quick. How do we want to do this? I'm swapping Grub into Corviknight. And I'm healing Pocky. We're spending a whole turn just being a baby. We're being a baby here. We're not playing around. We've come this far. I am tryharding to the max to keep my Pokemon alive. Okay? We are not doing any of this. The Shift Gear won't affect our team quite as badly because we have some good defense Pokemon on the field. I'm just afraid of what Noivern's gonna do. Because if it goes for a Hurricane, that's scary. Gear Grind again on Corviknight. Perfect. That's fine. I can tank that. That's A-okay. Absolutely A-okay. And Noivern, Hurricane. Scary. No. No. No, 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 absolutely not. Absolutely not. No more crits. Gooba, get in here. Gooba, I need you to tank the hit. Gooba. Gooba. Can we get rid of the rain? I really wish I hadn't set up the rain. These funders and stuff. Gear Grind onto Dreadnought. No, 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 please, 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 please stop. Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Gooba, 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 Gooba. Hurricane. No, no, be on the Noivern. Oh my god. All around me are familiar faces. Okay, alright. We use Corviknight's turn to heal Gooba, and Gooba, you are gonna smack some things right here. You're going to Rock Tomb that Noivern when you're at full HP and get rid of it. No more Hurricanes. No more. Kling Clang, can you just like Shift Gear again? Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Dragon Pulse? Okay. At least they weren't both on Dreadnought. Oh my god. Please just get rid of him. Okay, thankfully we land the Rock Tomb. Thankfully it's enough to take him out. Oh my god. Oh my god. We get some level ups, that's nice. The rain stopped. Thank you. Please, let it stop. That's great, I appreciate that. The hail comes back. It's not ideal, honestly. I don't want both my Pokemon taking the extra damage. I think I just have to use some more full restores, actually. So, the fight got scary all of a sudden. Things got scary. For anyone that may have wondered when things were going to get scary, right now, this fight. This is where it got scary, just so that we're all clear on that. However, we're just going to full restore both our Pokemon back. Nice and casually. Get our Pokemon back to full HP. And we're just gonna continue. All is good. All is good. Breathe. If you land another Zap Cannon... Okay, alright, I was gonna say. Okay. Between Drill Peck and Liquidation, we might take him out. Maybe. I genuinely don't know. But we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna hope that it's enough. Drill Peck, Liquidation, onto the Cling Clang. Zap Cannon, lands it. Corviknight can tank it reasonably well. The Pokemon with the weaker move is paralyzed at least. Liquidation. Respectable. Defense drop, nice. Drill Peck lands, nice. Takes out the Cling Clang. Good. What is the next Pokemon? Don't be an electric type. Don't you dare. Don't you dare be an electric type. Don't do it. I don't want to see any more electric type moves. None. None. I want to see, like, a fire type. Togedemaru. Okay. Okay. Brad, you're coming back out. Gooba. Gooba's afraid. Gooba's real afraid. I don't have Sandaconda at a high enough amount of HP to willingly swap it in. We do have Log. Honestly, Log, get in here. We're swapping it in. It's a fighting type. It can deal with steel types. Double swapping again, because I am afraid of a Togedemaru. That's the point that I'm at, yes. Okay? I am not losing a Pokemon if I can help it, alright? I am not. I don't care how much we have to struggle. Zing Zap. I'm glad I swapped. Look at that Eviolite. We tank those. We absolutely tank those. And between our Brick Breaks, we should be able to take this thing out, right? Watch him Spiky Shield this turn so that we have to take even more damage from the Hail and the Spiky Shield. Are you ready? It's gonna happen, isn't it? Brick Break. Let's just take it out. Okay, alright, you know what? We're good. We're good. Iron Barbs? Yeah, sure. That's fine. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. 20 more fights before the next town. Windows, go away. Not right now. I'm busy panicking for my life, Windows, okay? Well, strength from it, a loss for words. Nice work, everyone. No, let's not. Let's not nice work. There is no nice work that happened. I genuinely don't know if there's any more fights on the way. I don't think there is, but just because I'm in a panicked state of mind a little bit after how tough that fight was, we're gonna heal up our team here. Just in case. You know, we have the cash, we have the Hyper Potions. Realistically, in battles at this point, I'm gonna want to use, full restores anyway to get my Pokemon to full HP, because Hyper Potions only restore 120 in this game rather than the 200 that they used to. But now, let's continue. I don't think there's any more fights. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like we're going to be able to just go ahead and enter Winden. After that, honestly, really, really tough fight. Electric types in double battles. To be honest, just double battles are scary, but electric types as well? Oof. That music, though. We've made it to London. It's London. It is. I wish London actually had this many Pokemon signs up, though. That'd be amazing. I still wouldn't go there because it's a crowded place full of people and I'm, like, way out in the countryside and the city is scary, but, you know, I'd be more tempted. There is the Champion Stadium, where we are going to have ourselves our battles. There is the big old Corviknight statue, which is the perfect statue. Honestly, it's beautiful. Alright, Winden City. This is the place where I become a legend at last. You get it, don't you, mate? After all, I'm about to become the new champion of the Galar region. That's it. I'm headed straight for Winden Stadium. Don't waste too much time, Carlos. You should head there yourself. But for right now, that is where we are going to be going ahead and wrapping up this episode. We've made it to our final destination, if you will, and I feel like after that fight, I need a mental break. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!